welcome to Vlogmas Day 11. So guys, yeah, I know I actually said I'm going to rest today. I said I'm going to just chill. We got back from church like long ago, and we've just been chilling. Like we've slept, I've watched Netflix. Temi, I've watched a truckload of cartoons. Yeah. So can you turn off the volume? Like lower the volume, please. Thank you. So actually I wasn't going to even go to the kitchen and do any job today, but someone ordered small chops, and it happened that I have everything, like every single thing, and I thought of, okay, why not show you guys like the advantage of having everything on ground, because I've been talking about preparing. Like when you prepare concerning an order, the order that came is not actually much. It's just a box worth 7,000 naira for the content, then with the box it's 7-8, then other stuff. Yeah, so this 7,000 naira would have been something that I would just say, no, I'm not available, because I may not have everything, and the stress of going to the kitchen and start preparing everything from scratch would have been an issue. Like I would have just preferred, oh, I said I want to rest, so let me just go and rest. But because I have everything, like absolutely everything on ground, like, okay, if I'm making chicken, I don't just cook the one I need as at that instance or other moments. I actually like make extra, and what I do, I'll just like put it in a Ziploc bag and freeze it. So yesterday, Saturday, when I was doing the job I did, I actually had like excess chicken, so I had to portion it like 10-15 in a Ziploc bag, and it happens that today order I'm needing just 10, you get. So this is the advantage. Like some of you ask me, is it that someone that goes into small chops business cannot do it without having a refrigerator? I think this answers your question. Having a refrigerator is like a upper hand in saving time, in having to do orders that you might not have the strength to do. On a normal day, I won't even stand up to do this order. But think about it. I'm going to have 7,000 naira or more in my account just by standing up for like 20 to 30 minutes. Are you getting what I'm saying? Because I already planned ahead. My puff mix is there. My chicken is already cooked. My samosas and spring roll, I just bought them out from the freezer. I have boxes. Like the only thing left is to call the logistics, of which before I started making this video, I have sent him a message, and to be on the safe side, it will be here and it will deliver on time. I should be done with absolutely everything. What do I have to do? All I'm going to do is just to put some water on the stove. As soon as it gets hot, I'll just take it down and mix my puff mix. And while that one is proofing, though I need 3 corn dogs, I have sausage in my fridge. So you can imagine I have everything. So while the puff is proofing, I'll just go ahead and mix just a little corn dog mix, and then just start frying. Like the rest thing I have to do is to start frying. While I'm frying the spring rolls and samosa, I will just put another pot, which I use another pot to fry my chicken. So I'll just put the pot in the other side of the cooker, and the chicken will be ready. So guys, you see, like, before you go into small chops business, you have to, for you to save yourself the stress. Like people complain all the time that small chops business is like weighty, is a hard job to do, but this is the way you do it, and it will be convenient for you. Like I won't stand up for 7K on a Sunday that I have already crossed my mind that I want to rest because I'm so tired. But how can I just say I want to leave 7K when I have everything set for this delivery? So I'm going to take you all I'm going to take you all along with me. Let's see, or let's do this thing together. You want to say something?
Yes.
What do you want to say?
Everyone.
Say Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
It's Vlogmas Day 11.
Yes.
Yeah, so guys, let me just take you guys there and show you all how. So here's the frozen chicken. You can see it still look frozen, right? Though I brought it out for some time. Here's the ready to fry chops, and here's my box. Like, I've already lined it and I've put it on the table, so it's just for me to fry and add everything inside. So yeah, I have sweet chili sauce. That's sweet chili sauce. I added some honey and some extra atarodo, like grounded pepper. So this customer, I made like a special chicken sauce for him one day, and what happened that day is that I don't have like sauce. Like I said, on Monday I'm going to do a lot of shopping to like get everything, because I don't have most of the stuff again. Everything is just out. So I am today now, I when he placed this order, he said, please let it be that chicken stuff that you gave me that day. I really like it. So this is sweet chili sauce. I know all of you should know sweet chili sauce. If I remember, I'll staple the picture. This is sweet chili sauce. I added let's say a teaspoon of honey and then atarodo. This is how I do it. So while I'm grilling the chicken on the stove, I will just add a little bit of soy sauce, and that will be it. So here is the chicken I will need for this order, the spring roll and samosa, the box already set. So let's go and make this puff puff mix. Hello guys, yeah, welcome to the kitchen. So on the stove I already have my water, the water I want to use to mix the puff puff mix. So I'm just going to mix a very little quantity of corn dog mix, because I don't really want to do much. It's just three corn dogs, and even this one looks too much, but because I will be dipping, if it's too small you won't get it all covered in the sausage. So I'm just mixing that one while the water is getting ready. And before the water gets ready, because it's not actually going to be a boiling water, you just need a very hot water, right? So I'm just mixing this, and I'll just set it aside. And then now I'm just going to go into the puff puff mix process. Remember, you already have puff puff mix, so this is not the time to start adding sugar, salt, yeast, this and that. Just go straight to mixing. I'm trying to get the right temperature of the water I need, which is lukewarm water. So here's my puff puff mix. I'm doing 1.5 cup, because what I need is just 45 pieces, even if I know I'm going to still get excess of this due to the size I'm using. So I'm just going to mix the puff puff mix and set aside. So this is me mixing it. Yeah, I'm just mixing the mix. At this point you already know that, okay, this thing, all you need next is to start frying. Like, the moment I cover this, and what I'm going to do, you will see, I'm not going to take it somewhere else. I'm going to cover it to proof, very close to, like on the sink, close to the cooker that is on. That way it will even get proof and look fine, like it will get fully proofed, you get. So I'm going to get a little plate and just add the hot water inside. Then I'm going to put the butter on top of this, like this, so the heat can actually proof the puff puff in a very short period of time. And it being in the kitchen, like my kitchen is very hot, like my phone goes off and on 3 to 4 times when I'm doing job like this. So this is it. I'm just trying to maintain the place, because I littered it with some flour. So at this point I'm adding oil to the stove. This is the one I'm going to use for the meats. So I'm just going to on the cooker and allow this oil to get hot. So this sausage, I'm just preparing the sausage for when I want to dip it. It won't be a long process anymore. So I'm just going to set that one aside. You can see how much I'm using my spare time, which is the time I'm waiting for the oil to get hot. I'm actually using it in a very wise way. So I'm just scooping the butter in the cup I'll be using, just so I don't get to do all of that later. So the chicken is almost ready. The chicken oil isn't new, so it got hot easily, like faster, while the oil I'll be using for the chops is like something I just put, like is new, so it's going to take like a lot of time. But now it's ready, and I'm just adding the chops in it. Like I said, you don't need to thaw your chops. What I mean by thaw, you don't need to defrost it in any way. Just go ahead and add your frozen chops to the heat, and it's going to still come out well cooked, and it's going to taste all right. So I'm just adding everything. You can see now it's just frying process, and by the all the time I'm using to do all of this, you can tell that the puff puff is well proofed, like it will be okay. So I'm just frying and looking around to see. At this point, the chicken is ready. So from the heat, I'm just taking it straight to the sauce I've prepared in the plates. I'm just passing it to the plates where the sweet chili sauce is, mixed with honey and fresh pepper. Yeah, so I have turned the heat, and I'm just going to continue with the chicken. So you can see I'm just putting it on the stove so that the sauce I made will get into the chicken. Like now I'm adding like dark soy sauce just for color and flavor, you get. So that's basically it. I put you can see why I actually use stainless plates when mixing the sauce, because I'm going to use it to heat the chicken, and that's just done. Like I can turn off the heat like now. So I went back to the chops, and it was fully fried, like it was looking good. So I stirred and stirred, and then I just start taking it out from the heat. So I'm going to get the chops out. I don't want it too brown, so it's well fried. It's crunchy and it's just okay. So I'm getting it out from the heat so we can continue the process. So you can see how beautiful this looks. So as at this point, I'm just counting like minutes, seconds. It's not really taking lots of time. I think I'm doing this for like 15-20 minutes now. So the puff puff, you can see how beautiful it is. It has fully proof. This happened in less than 10 minutes. Seriously, the puff puff has long proof. So I'm just going to scoop all of that in the pots. Let me play you guys some Christmas song, okay? Hello, yeah, I was able to put all the puff puff at a time. Like there's no other batter left. This is everything, and it's way more than what I wanted. I wanted just 45 pieces for the box I'm making, and you can see I have more than enough. So you can see how golden and beautiful this looks. Yeah. So it's time for the corn dog, which is actually the last thing I'm doing. I could have just added this corn dog when I added the puff puff, but because there was no space, I actually wanted to get all the puff puff in at a time. This is just 3, and seriously, I hate wasting gas this way. So it's actually hurts my feelings. So at this point we are done with everything, all the fry that we had to do. The box is set, the fries, everything is here. I just want to assemble them. But while I was doing that, guess what, the rider came. Like, he knocked on the door and I just like, okay, give me 5 minutes, and that was it. He came at about, yeah, it came 5 minutes earlier than he was supposed to, and we still meet up. Yeah, so this is, I'm trying to show you the chilies, sweet chili sauce I used, added with honey, and then the fresh grounded pepper I spoke about. So I'm just adding the chicken. The chicken was actually the exact one I needed, so I just went ahead and turned all of that in the box. So next thing, I'm going to go with the puff puff. I'm going to count 45 pieces, though I ended up making it 55 because I had more than enough, and it's Sunday. I didn't want to waste anyone because Temi will not even eat much, and I'm not in the mood. I don't feel like eating puff puff, so I just have to add it for the clients. It's best they eat it than for it to be wasted. So that was it. I'm counting, and then I ended up with like more than 15 extra, even after adding more for them. Welcome back. So we are actually done. So it's going to get there quite on time, and we are done. Like, I've gotten my money for today. I wasn't going to make any money today, but then I have some money today. This is why I said you people should plan to prepare if you are going into small chops business. Please, you have to do that to save yourself the stress and to save you the time, and to also make you meet up with your customer other than telling he's on his way, he's coming, this kind of thing. Customers get tired. Once it happens twice, they get tired, and that's it. So you want to meet up whenever they ask you to deliver. This is the best way. I hope I've made it clear. And if you have been enjoying my teaching, or if you have been enjoying my vlog so far, please use the thanks icon down there. Just click on thanks and do what they ask you to do. It's simple, okay? Thank you, guys. And of course, I know some of you have been seeing adverts on my videos. Please don't skip this advert. Please, I'm begging. Let me cash out. Let me just stay out small thing from you. Don't skip this advert, please. Just spend like 1 second. I think the highest advert is like a minute or so. Please just watch adverts for me, please. Thank you. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, please, I'm bringing good stuff to you. I'm teaching small business and all. Please subscribe to my channel. And to you all that have been subscribing, thank you so much. Thanks for watching. Thanks for always coming back.
I no go stop, I no go settle. My light is never gonna die. Don't I go fire any devil. My life is forever gonna shine.